Hello, today I'm going to be talking to you about internet safety and digital citizenship. That means, how can we be safe, responsible, and respectful online? Our targets today are, I can learn about staying safe in my online neighborhood, I can learn how to say goodbye to technology calmly, and I can make a pledge to be a good digital citizen.
The first question we're going to ask ourselves is, how do we go places safely online? And we're going to learn about it from our friend Arms. He is one of the digital citizens. And while we watch this video, I want you to be thinking about things that Arms likes to do on the internet. And also he's going to tell us about 3 rules for the internet that will keep us safe.
Hi, I am 7 years old. I love playing on my mom's computer, but I always get permission first. Mom, can I go on the computer?
Sure, sweetie.
I love my mom's computer because I can go on the internet. The internet is kind of like your neighborhood. You can visit cool places. You can talk to family and friends. And you can learn lots of new things. Like yesterday, I visited a zoo that's near my house. I saw a baby zebra. I took her picture and changed the color of her stripes. Then added a hat and added it to my collection of wacky animals. Awesome! Then later, I went to a place far, far away. I visited Kenya. That's a country in Africa. Lots of zebras live there. Wow, that's a lot of zebras. Sometimes on the internet, I talk to people I know. Like my grandma, who lives in another state. Hi, Grandma. She's making me cookies that she'll send me for my birthday. Yummy, I wish the internet had smell-o-rama. I can talk to different people on the internet, like my cousin. But I only talk to people I know. But what I like most on the internet is that I get to play fun games. Score! I also like to draw and create new things and share it with my friends. Cool! Sometimes I visit websites where I learn new things, but I always stick to websites that are just right for me. Wow, dinosaurs! The internet is a super fun place. But just like when you cross the street in your neighborhood, you also have to be careful when you go online. Here are 3 rules to remember. Rule number 1, always ask your parents first. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. Rule number 3, stick to places that are just right for you. Wow, that was fun.
Dinner time.
I'm logging off now. I can't wait to get back on again to see where I can visit next. Bye-bye.
Some of the things Arms said he liked to do on the internet was visit cool places, he can talk to his family and friends, he can learn some new things, and he can also create things on the internet. You might also like to do those things when you use your computer. But he also told us there are some rules that we have to follow when we go on the internet. Those rules are, always ask your parent or your teacher before you go online. Number 2, only talk to people that you know in real life. And number 3, we're going to stick to places that are just right for you. A just right place means that it is a site or app that is appropriate for kids, and that you have permission to be there. Your parents or your teacher or a grown-up told you it was okay for you to go on that site. Sometimes we are having so much fun using our device to do all those really fun things that Arms told us he liked to do. And we might have to think, how do we say goodbye to technology even when we don't want to have to say goodbye? We can go on fun websites with your teacher or at school, but when it's time to be done, it might be difficult to stop. We're going to see our friend Arms again, and he's going to tell us about balance and how we can balance our time between using our devices and doing other things that keep us happy and healthy.
Hello, digital citizens. My name is Arms. I'm known for using my long arms to balance the many things I do, kind of like being on a seesaw. Speaking of seesaws, today I'm at the playground waiting for my friends. I love the playground, but I also love playing games on my device. Sometimes I want to watch TV or play online all day, but when I spend too much time on devices, I start to feel out of balance because I miss out on other activities that make me happy, like seeing my friends or coming here to the playground. I love being on devices, but finding the right balance is important. Balance means making time to do all the things you like. I hope my long arms remind you to balance your time online.
Hey, Arms, I found this really cool tree for us to climb.
Our digital citizenship friends are going to tell us about a way that we could finish up with our technology in a calm way. They're going to tell us that we can pause, breathe, and then finish up. When we pause, it means we stop for just a little bit. We're going to take a deep breath, and then we're going to finish up what we're doing on the computer calmly. Even if you're not asked to get off of your device, but someone comes to talk to you, it's important to pause for people and look up at them. So we would do the same thing. We would pause, breathe, and look up at the person that's trying to talk to you.
Technology is so cool. I love playing games, watching funny videos, and learning new things. Sometimes it's hard for me to say goodbye to my device, especially when I'm having so much fun. But I follow 3 simple steps. Pause, breathe, finish up.
Now you try.
Pause, breathe, finish up.
Let's try that again, but this time a little faster.
Pause, breathe, finish up.
When we are being good digital citizens, that means we are being respectful, responsible, and safe when we're online and when we're using our devices. You might have a Chromebook in your classroom that you get to use, and there are some ways that we can make sure we are treating that device with respect. The first thing we can do is we can pledge to keep our passwords private. That means we're not sharing our password with any other kids. The only people who should have our password are important grown-ups in our life, like our parents and our teachers. Another thing we can pledge is that we're only going to use the apps that our teacher says are okay to use. If there are things on your class link, those are probably the safest things for you to use. We can pledge to be responsible and treat our device with respect. That means that we are only using clean hands when we're using our device. We're going to carry it with 2 hands so it's nice and strong and we're not going to drop it. We're going to keep our food and drinks away from our device so that we don't risk any accidents or things spilling on our Chromebooks at school. And we have to remember that we need to follow the school and our teachers' classroom rules while we're using our devices. And if we follow all of those things, we're going to be treating our device with respect. We're going to be treating our teacher with respect, and we're going to be really good digital citizens. I hope you have a wonderful school year and have so much fun getting online and using those devices.